Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, this is kind of a vintage blast from the past idea that's fun for all ages. Designer and blogger Lisa Leonard is back to give us the scoop on string art.
Yeah.
Which you were telling me this dates way back. I mean, people did this in like
70s.
Yeah. So it's kind of like hippie. I dig this.
I know, me too.
But I think this is, once again, a great way to keep the kids engaged during summertime.
Definitely.
And it's something, even though there's nails and a hammer involved, it's something that you can do alongside with the kiddos.
If they're littler, just put the nails in before they get started. And little kids too could use rubber bands instead of string.
Instead of string if the string's too complex. But you were showing these are some of the final products, and we're going to show you how to do this at home yourself. But you can do like the initials, you could do a little print that maybe matches their bedroom. And I think this would even be cute for like new moms to do on a big piece of wood and hang like above the crib. I mean, it's just
full
like
name.
Because I love names, like anything with abbreviations, it's personalized. I love it.
I agree.
So this is a lot simpler than it looks.
It is really simple, and I think the finished product looks more complicated than it really is.
Okay, so supplies, we really don't need much.
All you need is a plaque, and they have these at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any craft store has them.
And if you wanted to, would we paint it beforehand if we wanted to paint it?
You can paint it or not, yeah. I think if you paint it and use a contrasting thread, it really pops.
It does, yeah, like kind of how you've done these. These are fun. Okay, so we just need that. We need some nails.
Yeah, I just used 1-inch wire nails.
Okay.
I mean, you can get them anywhere.
And then our design.
This is just a letter that I printed off the computer. So we need some kind of a pattern that cut it out, and then you're just going to nail right around that. I mean, it's so simple.
Yeah, this is like, I think, as easy as it gets, moms, okay? So we've got all our supplies, so we cut out our shape, and then basically we just line it with the nails.
Right. I put most of the nails in, but there's a few left. You want to?
And how far do you suggest we space the nails apart? You've spaced them what?
About a ½ an inch or an inch apart. And really, it can be imperfect. If they're not spaced evenly, no one's ever going to know.
Yeah.
It's a very whimsical craft, so it doesn't have to be.
And I've had some champagne and some wine, and you're giving me a hand.
You're doing great. That's almost right.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, so the kids, I mean, probably they don't need to be hammering this unless they're older, I guess.
I mean, I think maybe like 9 and above maybe could hammer. You know your kids and if they can hammer nails,
but this is fun, I think, and this is a cheap craft. I think a lot of parents that's the hard part is I can't do this. Is that you know they want to do arts and crafts with their kids, but then they have to buy so many different supplies. But chances are you probably already have a hammer and nails lying around. Have all the neighborhood kids over. Okay, so we finished our shape. Okay,
so we've got that's okay. So once you get all the nails in, we can just take the pattern out.
You're left with your shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to use red because it's contrasting, and I think that's really fun.
You know what string I love is that tie-dye string. Yeah, how do we start this? We just tie it in a little knot?
I tie the little knot. It's really hard to tie it around the nail, but if you just tie it beforehand and slip it over the nail, that's a lot easier.
And then we'll just cut off that excess when we're done.
Exactly.
Okay. Is there any method to the madness of which angle you choose to go next?
There's a lot of freedom with this craft, but the only thing is you want to stay within the design. So like, you wouldn't want to go up here because then you're outside. So you're just going to go around.
And wrap. Oh, you don't even really.
I mean, it is keeping the tail.
This is kind of like the newborn of crafts. Like, it's pretty.
So easy. Oops. And if it slips off like that, you can tie it off once you get a few done and then start again.
Oh, and tie a little knot just so it secures.
For littler kids, it's hard to do, tons. So then get them started and then tie it off. And if it's like for the anchor, I kind of worked in sections so that, you're kind of getting all the sections filled up. And
sorry, I just kind of gave you a complicated.
So you kind of want to keep it tight, and that way it.
You guys, this is a lot of fun, and I'm seeing it. It's really easy. It goes by really fast. You could you stop and tie it off and then start with another color?
Absolutely. Sure, yeah. And a lot of times once I finish getting it kind of all, inside, I'll go around and outline the outside. You can see like with the anchor, it really defines
just like take it, wrap it, take it, wrap it, take it, wrap it.
So let's finish off this string. Well, you actually just cut maybe, and we'll just tie it off.
Tie it off in a knot. And then that's what we would do at the very end.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, this
Super
is so easy, and this is so fun for the kiddos, and it's kind of one of those things that once you set the kids over at the table, then mom can go work on something. You know, they stay entertained for quite a while.
Yeah.
Awesome, Lisa. Great ideas for the kids. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to get more on Lisa Leonard's projects and her blog, we have that link for you if you go to dthebroadcast.tv, and we'll send you over to Lisa's link.